Subscribe, like, and share Cosmo Academia. In a move that sent shockwaves across America, former President Donald Trump has once again thrust himself into the spotlight, this time setting his sights on the United States Postal Service. Trump, never one to shy away from bold pronouncements, has proposed a dramatic overhaul of the USPS, suggesting it be brought under the umbrella of the Commerce Department. This move, he argues, is essential to revitalize the financially struggling service and restore it to its former glory. Trump's rationale for this shakeup? To leverage the business acumen of the Commerce Department, headed by the shrewd and experienced Howard Lutnick. Lutnick, known for his financial wizardry, is seen by Trump as the man to turn around the USPS's flagging fortunes. This proposal, however, has ignited a firestorm of controversy, with critics seeing it as a thinly veiled attempt to dismantle the USPS and pave the way for privatization. The potential implications of this move are far-reaching, threatening to upend a service that has been a cornerstone of American life for centuries. From the bustling metropolises to the quietest rural towns, the USPS has long been the connective tissue of the nation, delivering not just letters and packages, but also a sense of unity and reliability. Now its very future hangs in the balance, as Trump's proposal sets the stage for a high-stakes battle over its fate. The nation watches with bated breath, wondering if the familiar sight of the blue mail truck navigating its daily route will soon become a relic of the past, replaced by the cold efficiency of private enterprise. As the debate rages on, one thing is certain: the stakes have never been higher for the USPS, an institution deeply woven into the fabric of American society. The United States Postal Service boasts a rich and storied history, dating back to the very birth of the nation. Founded in 1775, with Benjamin Franklin as its first Postmaster General, the USPS has been a constant presence in American life for over 2 centuries. It has weathered storms both literal and figurative, from the Civil War to the digital age, adapting and evolving to meet the changing needs of the nation.
In 1970, a pivotal moment arrived in the history of the USPS. The Postal Reorganization Act transformed it from a political arm of the White House into an independent agency tasked with operating on a self-financing basis. This newfound independence, however, came with a unique set of challenges. Unlike private companies, the USPS is obligated to serve all Americans regardless of their location.
This universal service obligation, while noble in its intent, has placed a significant financial burden on the USPS, particularly in an era of declining mail volume and rising operational costs. Despite these challenges, the USPS remains a vital lifeline for millions of Americans, especially in rural and underserved communities. It is the sole provider of affordable mail service to many, ensuring that even the most remote corners of the nation remain connected. From delivering essential medications to facilitating democratic participation through mail-in ballots, the USPS plays a critical role in upholding the social and civic fabric of the country. The United States Postal Service, despite its storied history and vital role in American society, finds itself grappling with a persistent and daunting challenge: its financial health. The once mighty institution has been bleeding red ink for years, struggling to stay afloat in a rapidly changing world. The rise of email, online bill pay, and e-commerce has dealt a significant blow to the USPS's core business model, leading to a steady decline in mail volume and, consequently, revenue.
The numbers paint a stark picture. From 2007 to 2020, the USPS accumulated a staggering $87 billion in losses, a clear indication of the financial turmoil plaguing the organization. While a glimmer of hope emerged in the fourth quarter of 2024, with the USPS reporting a net income of $144 million, its first profit since mid-2022, the overall picture remains bleak. The fiscal year ending in September 2024 saw the USPS post a net loss of $9.5 billion, underscoring the depth of its financial woes.
To address these challenges, Postmaster General Louis DeJoy, appointed in 2020, unveiled an ambitious 10-year modernization plan. This plan, aimed at stemming the tide of red ink, includes a series of cost-cutting measures, operational changes, and rate hikes. However, DeJoy's plan has not been without its critics, who argue that it prioritizes efficiency over service and could potentially harm the USPS's universal service obligation. As the USPS navigates this perilous financial landscape, the stakes have never been higher. Its ability to adapt and innovate will determine not only its own survival, but also the accessibility and affordability of mail service for millions of Americans who rely on it every day. Subscribe, like, and share Cosmo Academia. Trump's audacious proposal to subsume the USPS within the Commerce Department has been met with fierce resistance from the very entity he seeks to control. The USPS Board of Governors, tasked with overseeing the Postal Service's operations, has come out swinging, vowing to fight tooth and nail to protect its independence.
In an emergency meeting convened in the wake of Trump's announcement, the board, led by the formidable Amber F. McReynolds and Vice Chair Derek Cann, made it abundantly clear that they would not go down without a fight. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, the board has wasted no time in preparing for a legal battle, retaining top-tier legal counsel to explore all available options to counter Trump's move.
Their resolve is bolstered by the belief that Trump's potential executive order to dissolve the board would be a blatant violation of federal law. Legal experts have lined up to echo this sentiment, arguing that such an action would be swiftly challenged in court and likely overturned. Adding to the drama surrounding this unfolding saga is the conspicuous silence from two Republican board members, Khan and Mike Duncan. Their absence from the emergency meeting and subsequent refusal to comment on the matter have fueled speculation about their stance on Trump's proposal.
This internal division within the board adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. As the battle lines are drawn, one thing is certain. The USPS Board of Governors is prepared to exhaust all legal avenues to safeguard the Postal Service's independence and prevent what they see as a hostile takeover orchestrated by the former president. The coming weeks and months promise to be a period of intense legal wrangling and political maneuvering as the fate of the USPS hangs in the balance.
The relationship between the U.S. Postal Service and the federal government has always been, well, a bit complicated.
From its early days, the USPS has had to navigate a lot of political and financial challenges.
And these challenges have only grown over time, especially with the rise of digital communication.
The shift to digital has put a lot of strain on traditional mail services.
Despite these hurdles, the USPS has managed to adapt and evolve, but it's a constant balancing act.
The USPS plays a crucial role in connecting communities and supporting the economy.
And we can't forget the dedicated postal workers who keep everything running smoothly, even in tough times.
They really are the backbone of the service. It's a testament to their hard work and resilience.
The story of the USPS is one of perseverance and adaptation in the face of ongoing challenges.
And it's a story that's still unfolding, with each new chapter bringing its own set of trials and triumphs.
The call to save our post office has echoed across communities, sparking a movement that brings together people from all walks of life.
The public's attachment to the USPS is profound, and many see it as a vital service that must be preserved at all costs.
As the debate intensifies, Congress has stepped in, with various proposals aimed at addressing the financial woes of the USPS.
Lawmakers are now considering a range of solutions, from financial bailouts to structural reforms, in order to stabilize the Postal Service.
Subscribe, like, and share Cosmo Academia. The future of the USPS hinges on a delicate balance of innovation and tradition. We need to modernize while maintaining the core services that people rely on.
Absolutely. The path forward involves not just financial restructuring, but also adapting to new technologies and changing public needs. As the nation keeps a close watch on the developments, the fate of the USPS remains a topic of intense interest and concern. The story is far from over. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share Cosmo Academia for more updates.